SNRS season, and you welcome us here at Baku for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And it's going to be a sprint race, a sprint weekend. It's going to be a short qualifying heading to a sprint, and then qualifying for the main race or the main event. This week we are joined by a man who's claimed to be so chunky chungus he ate his own wheel, which is why he can't race today. We are of course joined here by Lucas 8.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
And shout out to Frostmaster for their great engineering.
Yeah, just amazing engineering. Unfortunately, I'll just quickly put the link into the general chat of the stream so anyone can watch if they have not followed or whatever, or liked or whatever, so everyone can see the stream. I've also got you can tell I'm very well organised. I've just got to quickly do the overlay so I can see the chat and everything. Right, so Baku, normally a very eventful race. I don't know what you're expecting for, well, at least the sprint qualifying and the sprint. Obviously, quali and race will be later on, so we'll get that when they get there.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of new people, some of whom I do know from other leagues, so it'll be interesting to see how they sort of slot in. And perhaps the likes of Captain, sort of the stalwarts, the epic pacers, they might have maybe some competition. And otherwise it's good to see a nice sort of almost full grid.
Yeah, as we see, Brennan is first one out the pitch. Do you think because they're what's the word? New drivers, they'll have more to prove in this league, or?
I think qualifying will sort of give quite a decent indication. So I think until then we won't quite know. But there's a lot of great drivers in this league. There's been a lot that I've known for actually quite a few years, I feel like now. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. But it's usually very clean racing, which is great.
Yeah, but we are at Baku, which is notorious for being very, I wouldn't say where people go dirty, but it's the type of track that is just horrible for a league race because of so many incidents. And speaking of which, I think someone is yellow flags on the outlet, maybe.
I think they're just slowing down.
Yeah, it was Sauber that's slowing down. Yet there's no sign of damage or anything of the sort, as we see Brennan about to start his first flying lap of this SQ1. He's on the medium tyres. We only have one set of soft tyres. It's a long run down into turn 1. It's a very long run. Most of the people are out of the pits. And he's about to cross the line. Do you want to go through the lap? Or Brennan's lap?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. Let's take it. So, Corey, a driver that's actually, I think, massively improved, I would say. I remember when we used to scrap away when he was slightly faster. Now I think it's fair to say a lot faster. But anyway, into turn 2. Don't want to hit the apex too much, and then run nice and wide, as wide as you can. And then this will be what will be the first DRS zone in a normal flying lap here. Approaching quite a difficult turn, actually. You have to really turn in earlier than you expect, I find. But different styles. And then again, a nice aggressive line through there, just kissing the curb, that's nice, runs it out wide. And then a difficult chicane section again, all about trying to keep it nice and narrow on entry to open up the exit, because you can actually lose a couple of attempts just down this straight, surprisingly long. And now we're about to enter the castle section, so nice and over that curb. You can be quite aggressive over that curb, setting dependent, and then this really difficult bit, a little bit tentative perhaps, and a bit of contact from Corey actually on the left hand side wall, but he'll be okay. And then, just trying to get that traction down as soon as possible. And now what is essentially, in dry conditions, just a straight line. And then a super difficult off-camber downhill left-hander. A lot of people make mistakes here, including myself. But nice and clean. Good cycle lap so far. And then, quite trigger happy on the exit, but nice save. Does get the power down nice and early, though. And now it's all about just trying to keep it nice and smooth. Don't scrub off too much speed through that left-right section, and now it's just about shortening that distance to the start-finish line, and we'll see what time he posts on medium tyres.
Yeah, it looks like he could have used maybe a little bit more battery and had a few scruffy moments. So definitely he can improve on this time. It's a 141.358. Is there an Alpine coming up behind? Yes, there is. It's GNR. What's he going to post? A 39.2. That is very competitive. 39.4 though, behind him by Biscuit. I think he got a bit of a slipstream down that straight. There's a Ferrari also about across the line. I think he's starting his lap. There's the two Saubers. One is going down the straight. No idea what his first and second sector times is. I guess we'll see how competitive he is. He must have had a scruffy lap contending to pit, and yeah, you can tell by the little time on the top right, he's miles down. There's McLaren, who's invalidated. There's now the Greek's Bill. What is he going to do on his first flying lap? It's a 140.781, puts him third fastest. Spin and win. Where's he going to be? It's third fastest for spin and win, 139.698, 4 tenths off pole. It's quite a way away, but on a lap like this.
Tires.
Yeah, and a Bass 143.156.
That was a side to lap though. He was actually gearing up, so Bass is now on really his sort of first proper flying lap.
Oh, he was on he was like another warm up lap.
Yep.
Okay, and Mihai's about to start. Who else is on a lap? Brennan isn't really. There's a Red Bull, I can see there is. Why am I going blind? No, it's an RB, I am going blind. There's Nissan going around the final corner to finish his lap in the Ferrari. He's getting a little bit of a slipstream from his teammate in front of him. He's getting a very nice slipstream from his teammate in front of him. It's a wonderful slipstream from the Ferrari here. Where is it going to put him?
Beautiful.
It's going to put him fourth fastest. Bro, what an effort. It's Alpine
Better
Ferrari.
Ferrari strategists in this league than in real life. Get your job applications in.
Get you ready to work at McDonald's. Some Alpine Ferrari at the front. Can anyone do anything about them? Yeah, the front. Does the McLaren of Forest Jump have anything to say about it? Fourth fastest. He goes barely ahead of Nissan, despite the slipstream earlier on.
Bass is approaching the start-finish line. He's looking about 2 seconds up. So I think around 6th-ish at the moment.
6-ish. Has he got more improvement? He's used all his deployment, so it's not great battery management. But is him enough for pole? No!
Wow, I'm very wrong. So unlucky.
2 tenths off pole position. And there we go. Maybe he can do better with his battery management at the end, because it said all his deployment was used by the end of the lap, so maybe a bit of time gain there. Mihai about to finish his lap. No, he goes into the pits. And that's him done. DK, well, I'll go through this one. Oh, no, never mind. He's on non-ERS, so he's not actually doing a lap at all. I guess he's going on the double warm-up lap. There's an Alpine a Williams, about across the line. Here we go. Into turn 1, down into 4th gear. Quick downshift to 3rd then. Used a bit of overtake into turn 2. Doesn't really want to use too much. He does go a bit wide of the apex. And now we hit the first real DRS straight of this entire lap as he goes up into 8th gear. Used a bit of overtake as we hit about 318 kilometers per hour. Again, this goes a little bit wider than he properly wants to have done so. Nicely clips that curve, doesn't really want to run over it, otherwise it can unsettle the car. Wants to stay nice and tight to open up the next corner, and he's done that quite nicely, a little nut of the curve on the right hand side. Now we go through the really tricky bit of the track, and he's got it nice. He probably could cut a bit more of that corner because it's cuttable. Oh, and he's gone straight on, he's done a shoulder clerk. And he's into the wall, and we'll probably hear the I am stupid in the Discord. The running joke that has still been going on even after 5 years. But we will.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Oh, Bass is going on another run. Wait, again? Fair enough.
On medium tyres, yeah, the same set.
The same set of mediums. Fair fucking play. We'll see how that goes out for him. Anyway, SNRS DK. He's quite far down the lap, so I'm guessing he's about to start. or is he on another warm-up lap? I'm guessing he's on another warm-up lap because he's still on none ERF. What about
quite a few drivers are still in the pits, right? They haven't set lap times. Viper, Wicken, Captain.
Yeah, they want to get going very quickly because it's not like it's a short lap to get around and warm up the tyres. You don't really want to damage them either too much in the process because that can cost you a lot of time.
Yeah, great driving by Mihai, by the way, getting out of the way of 2 cars through the castle section. Not an ideal place to have to give way.
The least ideal place. It's the least ideal place on the whole track. Is there anyone finishing a lap, or they're all starting? It looks like they're really kind of all starting. Bass is on the lap right now though, so we'll run on board with him. Going into he's about to go into sector 3. Brakes nice and late.
Wow!
Little
Lovely.
tag of the wall, but he's managed to avoid it. He's 4 tenths up, you know. He's 4.5 tenths up. He's really turning the wick up here at Baku. Through the left and right handers. Is he gonna get pole position or provisional pole position at least in his first race here in SNRS? He's used all his deployment. What's it gonna be? It's a 139.045. Can anyone match that? There's a Ferrari back.
Captain's just getting towards the final stages of his outlap, and he's always one to watch around here. I think that could be the biggest competitor to Bass for pole.
It could be. It could very well be. You don't know. We'll see. Come the end of these 1 minute and 5 seconds, there's a lot of people now starting their lap, trying to catch someone at the end of their lap. Zach is at the moment on the end of his lap. He hasn't set a lap at the moment, so this is quite crucial for him to see where he ends up. I have no idea on his sector time at the moment, so this could be literally anywhere, but there's at least like 5 drivers that haven't, 7 drivers that have not set a lap time. That's 6. But he goes 8th fastest, 140.131. What about the Mercedes? He's starting a lap as a RB. He's up on his time, about 7 tenths up on his time. Where's that going to put him? 7th fastest, a 139.895. There's now an Alpine across the line. Spin and win. Can he deny pole? No, he started a lap. Sorry, my apologies. Mihai about across the line. What is he going to do? 10th fastest, 140.649. Not a bad effort at all. I mean, we'll see come the end of this.
Yeah, I'm following on board with Corey in the meantime. Corey it's actually almost not held up. He's in the dirty air of Captain. He's been like that all the way through.
Sorry. Ferrari's up by 2.5 tenths. Can he deny pole? Can he get on the front row? No, he can't. He's just missed out on the front row. Oh! Alpine have gotten into pole position by 4 tenths. But I believe, was there someone else up on their time? Yes, Nissan's up by 7 tenths. Can he get on the front row or deny pole position? No, he misses out, and it looks like, is there anyone else on that lap? Spinner wins on a lap at the moment, but is there anyone else?
Corey is about to cross the line. He's actually just overtaken Captain down the main straight.
And he's 9th fastest, 140.075. This is a chaotic end, to say the least. Bass has just been denied pole. Is it going to be even lower? Is there anyone else crossing the line?
Spin and win is 8 tenths improved. He is actually on track for maybe around 3rd, 4th.
It could. We'll see. He's going down the straight. They're all really turning the wick up here on the medium tyres. Well, it's a very impressive stuff to push this hard. He's used all his deployment now, so I guess we'll see. Is it enough to get onto the front row?
Straight.
It's gonna be a long ass painful straight. Is it gonna be on the front row? No, it's 4th fastest. Look at that!
Matching.
3rd, 4th and 5th all in a 1:39.3, and that, ladies and gentlemen, wraps up the sprint qualifying for the sprint.
And a big shout out to Mihai with that pit entry. Look at that through the chicane.
Wow, 138.687, 4 tenths clear of Bass in the battle for pole position. Was he on the soft tyre? He was on the soft tyre. I believe Bass's tyre was on the mediums. So so that's interesting. I mean, I will see how it varies in the qualifying in terms of if it will be any different. But wow.
Yeah, and well, three of the final 4 drivers are all SNRS tagged, so not a great day in the office for the SNRS boys.
I mean, it could all get turned around for in the sprint, so I guess we'll find out. Yeah, we'll find out in the sprint. Right, GNRR Kiwi in pole position by 3.5 tenths to Bass, who did do his qualifying on the medium tyre, so we'll see how it varies in the race. Nissan third, Spinnenwind fourth, Soggy Biscuit in fifth, Hobnob in sixth, seventh is Forest Jump, the Greek Bill in eighth, Corey in ninth, Zach in 10th, Mihai in 11th, Wicken in 12th, SNRS Captain, SNRS Viper, SNRS DK, and I did not catch the last one. Fuck, you know. I did not catch the last one.
So I would have had your back. I had a cat asking for me.
I did not catch who the last one was. Alright, let's see.
I think it was just a gold pillow. Because he unfortunately bent it in the castle.
Yeah, SNRS Captain in 13th, SNRS Viper in 14th, SNRS DK in 15th, and just a cold pillow in 16th for the race. I'm guessing everyone will probably be taking the medium tyres. The softs will just degrade like a madman, and the hards are just not worth really taking until the 50% race. That will be happening later on. But that was an eventful qualify. I'd love to ask, but for all I know, it could be starting in like 10 seconds. Any predictions for the race or sprint? Is there Lucasade? Is there any prediction?
Sorry, my headset died for the last 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. Oh, anyway.
Oh, wow, we're already in. Someone readied up straight away.
Oh, it's formation lap. So, I completely get thrown off because it's been light years since formation lap. Haas, you can't park there, sir. Right. Any predictions for the? I mean, it can really. It's. I mean, didn't really get anything from that sprint quali because I see a lot of people qualified on the medium tyre, and then quite a lot of people qualified on the softs. So we don't know how much how much pace these guys really have, especially on the medium tyre. The soft really showed their hand. I
agree with that. I mean, Kiwi meanwhile just brushing up with the wall on his formation lap, trying to push on desperately out in the front. Massive gap behind. But yeah, I think that clearly there's really good pace throughout the grid. So I do think there's going to be good racing throughout. And we know how powerful and OP these DRS zones are, especially down the main straight.
Do you think Kiwi should back up a little bit? Because he is actually pulling away a lot from Bath right now.
Does he think does he think the race has started?
I mean,
he thinks he's in dreamland.
I mean, I don't know. But
he's really twice.
He's really pushing, but I don't know why. Because it's just going to cool his tyres down in the end. But do you think because because it's so close and it can be like it's gonna be very close race. Someone's had a moment there at the fast section, but like because it's so close and it looks very competitive, there could lead to maybe a bit more drama in this race because of how close it is.
Yeah, a lot of new drivers as well, so they might be keen to make an impression. But I think at the same time, I think most of the drivers here are actually quite experienced. I don't think anyone here is pretty new to F1. So I know I'm pretty positive. I'm excited.
Well, we will see. We've seen what happened at Mexico when the competition gets close. There's a lot of drama with it in the real life race at Mexico. Let's see if there's anything like that here today, or if we haven't got a Max Verstappen on the grid. That will be quite nice.
Yeah. Who is the Carlos Sainz in the order? Who is the Sergio Perez in this order?
Who is the Verstappen? Who is the Hamilton? Because it is Baku. We will find out. Just the cold pillow is about to join up at the back of the grid. The front is going to be waiting for quite a while, and I cannot see the front because of this horror camera angle. So
everyone's pulled up now.
Everyone has indeed pulled up. So here we go. We'll see. Give it a second. There we go.
Oh, here we go.
5 red lights for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Oh, jump start for
Oh,
front
3 jump starts! What is happening?
It's 3 jump
The
starts!
Kiwi must have tricked them!
Oh
wow!
no! And then
He's baited them there.
And it means Spinnerman will be in the lead of this race, incredibly! Spinnerman will be in the lead! It's one Alpine's misfortune leads to another Alpine's fucking just glory. It might look
a chain
like
reaction of disgrace there by the top 3.
That is horror. As Mihai's going down the inside of the Williams. Into turn 3 we go. It's a bit of action near the back. A bit of contact. And somehow they don't hit the wall. As a ghosted car of Zach. They're going 3. Please do not go 3 wide. Oh, Williams down the inside. And the chicane. One hops over the curb. It's complete action at the back. And it's side by side into the section you don't really want to go through. There's more contact.
Captain into the back of Barretto.
Do not go side by side in the car section for the love I've got for once. Thankfully, one of them yields. They were very
capitalised really well there. It's good driving.
Oh, and near the back. Oh, Cole Pillow spun round. It's not looking like a good day.
He's lost an end plate as well. And through the castle section again, but the latter stage this time.
Kiwi will be really fucking digging himself because he's look here, he's cleared 1.3 seconds, but he's got that drive through. So it still means Spinnerman will be in the lead of this race. But they're now all going to be in a DRS train because look, he's not dropped Hobnob. And speaking of Hobnob, he's done the huge pressure by Forrest jump right on his gearbox, but he looks like he's pulled away slightly. Are they all going to go into the box to serve their drive-through? Bass is, the Ferrari is. Yeah, it looks like they're all going to.
I can understand those two doing it, but I can also understand Kiwi staying out. He's out of DRS. Yeah. And I think he has to do it on lap 3, right?
Oh, yeah. Spinnerman got awfully close to the wall there out of the exit of turn 1. And here we go. DRS straight heading to turn 3. We know the...
You know what? Not so bad for Bass and Nissan. You know, they've come out actually ahead of Pillow, and they can sort of get back into the DRS train. So it's not all over for them.
Yeah. Spinnerman's under quite a bit of pressure now because the DRS is activated, and as we know, the DRS is powerful as hell in this game. Maybe the Salvers can work together. They've made a pretty decent start, 8th for the night. So they might try and catch up to the guys ahead, and Zach has a moment of oversteer, but he's managed to collect out nicely. Bass and Nissan will be
Forrest jump all over the gearbox of Hobnob meanwhile for P3, which will help Spinnerman. But yeah, I think once it comes to this main straight, I think Spinnerman's in a little bit of trouble perhaps for P3 and P4.
Yeah, we will see. Well, obviously Kiwi's got to go into the pits as well, not as soon as possible, but with it. Oh, he's hopped over that curve a lot and he's dislodged the bollard. And there's someone off its DK, but he spun it back round. Nicely done. And here we go down this straight, as you were mentioning earlier. Spinnerman might be having a bit of trouble here because of the DRS. But Forrest Jump looks a lot closer to Hobnob than Hobnob looks to Spinnerman. And in fact, he's getting a lovely toe. But is he going to get the double slipstream from Spinnerman? Of course he is. He's getting past Spinnerman. Is he going to have a go on Hobnob for the lead of the sprint? No, he's a bit smart about it and thinks second thoughts about it. He locks the race! And that almost goes around. But thankfully, everyone's in this race.
Corey, DNF.
DNF!
Corey's
is that going to be a safety car? Corey spinned it at turn 1. Is that going to be a
people having to avoid his car as well. Not even sure they properly ghosted.
Avoid it? Yeah. No safety car. Incredibly.
Wow. On the racing line.
Well, as F1 24 for you at its absolute brilliant best. Cough, cough, cough. As Mihai's up into 6th place. Having a very good race here as Mihai in 6th place from where he started. I believe it was something like 11th place. I might be wrong. No, I was right. 11th place.
Wow, yeah. What's the big news has been?
Spinner went to the wall! Oh, it's a biscuit round! Oh, it's drama at the castle section. I did not quite catch what happened there. I just saw Spinnerman go into the wall, and all of a sudden Hobnob's into the distance.
Oh, it's frustrating for Soggy Biscuit.
Drama in the sprint. This is incredible.
Only 9 laps as well, so 4 or 5 more remaining. Sorry, 6 more remaining. I can't do maths.
Kiwi at 10th, Soggy Biscuit fighting at the back. Oh, Soggy Biscuit, oh no, he was having such a good race, but look, he's now dropped all the way back to the people at the driver, and he's front wing damage.
Viper in P8, overtaking Barretto for P7.
He is
and
indeed.
I think Captain may want to get involved on this action as well, because
he does have DRS, he has overtake on. Oh, Zach moves quite, maybe not late, he was fine. But down the inside, goes 5 points, spin and wins out the race. Oh, he's out at turn 1! He's completely out of the race. It is the same place. He must have got front wing damage or something, but he's hit the wall at turn 1. And Mihai's up to 4 from 11th on the grid. This is incredible. What on earth is going on here?
Quite a strange place, actually, to DNF. I'm not sure I've seen that before.
Yeah, the
league race.
Wall at turn 1 on the outside, it like sticks out. So I don't think he tagged it with the real time, just slammed it with the front. I don't know really what's happened there, but it's pure chaos. And all of a sudden, Mihai might be on the run for the podium here in Baku, as he's all over the back of Greek Bill from 11th on the grid. As SNRS captain gets a 3-second time penalty, that will not help his race whatsoever. And I think he's got close to Oh, Zach's in the wall! Zach's in the wall at the castle section. What is this? What am I watching? This is pure chaos, and I'm all here for it. This is unreal.
No front wing for Barretto as well for Zach.
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely no front wing whatsoever. Bass had a drive-through. Kiwi had a drive-through. They're 9th and 8th at the moment. It's incredible what we're seeing here. Mihai, is he going to challenge the Greek build for the podium here in the sprint? He's got the slipstream, he's got more battery than the Greek build in the AlphaTauri or the Cash RB or whatever you want to call it. He goes down the straight, he's past the RB before the braking zone of the apex of
and
the corner.
Captain overtaking Viper, just now holding it on the inside.
Oh,
a bit of contact, bit of a battle there. Viper doesn't want to give the place up too easily. They'll struggle to hold on here.
Are they going to go into the more contact around turn 2?
Good
We got
driving.
very good driving. But it's back. They do want to be a bit careful that they don't end up in the wall due to tagging each other's tyres. As we head into turn 3, it's late braking by the pair, and he goes round the outside of turn 3. What on earth? Did he? Oh, I don't remember anymore.
Great defending from Viper all the way from that main straight.
Yeah,
kept it around the outside.
Bass is in the action as well. He was going to drive for, and he's now potentially P6. He's going to get, or even P5 if he can dispatch these lot. Unbelievable.
Big shout out to the Greek Bill as well. You know, we're just working away up in 4th place in the DRS zone of Nia. I know he got overtaken last lap, but he's staying with him. And this could be a little bit of cat and mouse now to the
Is there going to be team orders down at Haas? It certainly looks like it as Bass goes down the inside of SNRS captain. Looks like there was team orders there as he just very easily let him through there. But it means now Bass doesn't have DRS of Viper, so that might affect him a little bit down this main straight. Especially with Kiwi on his gearbox. I guess we'll wait and see as the Greek Bill gets past Mihai very easily. But he's not going to give this up, is Mihai. He actually has the slipstream again. And he's going to go down the inside. No one has the DRS. No one has DRS open, so I don't know what's happened there. Down the inside, Mihai goes into turn 1. And he's got that place once again.
Meanwhile, Kiwi overtakes Captain, who's just gone into the pits, absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kiwi got that move done on track, and I think Captain just aborted there.
Yeah, I don't know if he has wing damage, because he did let Bass through and seems to drop off.
Oh, Greek Bill, is he going to go around the outside? No, he's going to try and do the switcheroo.
Or is he going to go for it into turn 4? No, he doesn't. He has a look, but he thinks better of it. Thank goodness. As Bass is now all over the back of Viper for P6 in this race. Is he going to be able to get it? Meanwhile, Jump is 1.8 seconds, but Hobnob seems to have him covered at the moment. That gap's just been hovering around that for at the moment. And look how much he's holding them up, his Viper, as he tags the wall at the castle section.
Is Bass going for a second overtake down this straight? Because the way he lined himself up there. And yeah, the battery usage.
But it's just not possible. It's just not possible from the spot back. And Mihai, oh my god, Green Bill thinks it's possible as they're side by side into the final corner. How about it? Do they want to go for it even more?
Oh no, please don't go for a move through here. Yeah.
And all this battling might bring Bass into the fight for the podium. What the hell is going on here? Look, they're just down the road from Bass's POV.
And Wicked is flying
through
the field right now, it looks like.
Down the straight we go, he has the DRS. Is he going to go for it? He gets the squeeze. Is he going to go for it on the RB? No, he thinks sensibly of it. Bass is up into 6th place. Kiwi is up into 7th place. It's the battle for the podium. Meanwhile, Forrest Jump, 1.3 seconds between him and Hobnob. That was a battle to watch at the end. Wicked has so much wheel spin off the exit. Mihai might have another go round the outside of turn 3. How about it? Is he going to go for it? Is he going to go for it with the switch back? No. But yes, is he going to have a better exit through turn 4? No, he tried his best, but it's just not possible. And Bass goes
when the field this is contested, yeah. Bass says thank you very much. Got to be so careful when you're in a big battle like this. Lots of cars all around. Oh, brushing up against the wall, but I think he's okay.
And now through the crosscut, he's all over that Williams gearbox, as we'll be heading into the penultimate lap of this race very shortly. Oh,
These 5 cars pretty much connected from P4 all the way down to P8.
And not to forget that P3 is only 1.1 seconds down the road, 1 DRS straight, and that gap's evaporating just like that. And speaking of which, we are heading to a DRS straight, this long ass start finish straight. 1.2 seconds it is between 4th and 3rd, sorry.
Yeah, I hope Wiccan has a good protection with his race suit, because this could be quite scary.
Down the straight we go. Mihai's quite far behind, so no one's really going to be able to do anything to cause any drama. But Bass has gone up into 4th place, and no one else is really able to make an overtake. So a bit of a DRS train now we're getting.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought Mihai might be slightly closer, but you're right. It was a good spot.
At 1.1 seconds. Is he in a bit of trouble? No, he's just staying in the DRS with Wickham. Not really trying to... It's going to go on to the last lap, isn't it? For this battle for the podium.
Oh, Kiwi going full send on Mihai, who sensibly sees that and goes to the outside and allows Kiwi through.
Is there wing damage on Kiwi on the right end plate? I think I see it. There's right end plate damage.
Let's have a look.
On Kiwi's car.
No, there's right end plate damage on Kiwi. Yeah, on Kiwi's car. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, on the Alpine. Yeah, good spot. But he still managed to make the move.
He still, unless he got it through that. I thought I saw something flying off. Unless he got it from that, I have no idea. Because now he's almost dropped out of DRS from Wickham. And also, speaking of that battle, ahead of them, Bass is now within DRS range of that podium place. But his captain, or someone's in the wall. There's yellow flags down there.
I think Captain and Pillow had a little bit of a tangle, I want to say.
Yeah, Pillow has no wing. But here we go again anyway. Bass down that start-finish straight. We're about to go. He wants that podium position off the Greek belt. He lost it when he jumped the start, but he's recovered amazingly. Is he going to get that podium place? So he's 7/10 back. Is it going to be enough? He has more battery than the Greek build.
Still another lap to go as well, though, so this is still looking really strong.
He's on none battery at the moment, so he might be saving up for later on in the lap. 1.7 seconds, by the way, between Forrest Jump and a Hobnob. He's skidding through turn 2. Oh, Green Bill has a moment through 1 as well, which is going to leave him a little bit exposed to turn down the run in turn 3. He puts the battery on the Bass, sorry.
Now, do you go for the move here? Do you go for the move and hold it out on the main straight, or do you stick behind in this situation? Because the back straight, and so the main straight DRS is so powerful. He's gonna have to build up a few temps.
I mean, clearly thinks he has the pace to pull away. He has definitely caught up. He's come from so far back to actually get up into this point. And look at it, 7/10 already is that gap opening up between him and the RB. It's 7.5 tenths. By the way, 1.4 seconds between the top two, but it's just going to be looking like it's too little too late because of that drama at the castle section with spin and win and so on and so forth. 1.2 seconds. It just looks like it's not going to be enough, is it, for the McLaren driver? Oh, he's almost pulling round. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Kiwi!
Wow.
Kiwi's gonna go for it on Wicken, is he? Late on in this race. Oh, yellow flag! Captain is out!
Captain's been, yeah, he's been
Captain's
through the
been-
castle on the inside.
Unbelievable! Well, Hobnob, he's kept out all the drama and survived. I can't remember where he started from. He started from
Sixth
6th
place.
on the grid to get the win at Baku. But I'm sorry, we're going to have to cut away because there's a bit of a battle
Wicken
for
is
fourth.
flying. Wicken is flying on the great
Kiwi's
field.
flying! Kiwi's flying down the straight! He's got
Oh!
the slipstream! He's got fifth place! It's a drag race
Not quite
line!
enough.
No!
Oh.
Oh, bravo! It's Hobnob who gets the win from 6th on the grid. Jump on the podium from 7th on the grid. Bravo to them to getting onto the podium. Basto, he might feel like that's a missed opportunity, but Kiwi even more so. He started from pole position, and the top 3 all jumped the start in that sprint race incredibly. Wicked.
Just follow on along with P6 with Greek Bill, and they're still close together even under AI control.
Ay, 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 what a race. Wicked from P12 on the grid gets P4. Kiwi he's jumped the start, and yeah, it was a bit of a recovery drive from now on end as they're waiting on DK to round off this sprint race, and we still have a 26 lap race after this and a short qualifying, and I already need a drink.
Yeah. I was coughing on mute for half that race.
Jesus Christ.
Really good driving though, all the way through the order. Wow. Right, let me just run you through your Azerbaijan sprint race results. So Hobnob takes the win in the Red Bull. Great drive from him, always a great driver. Forrest Jump takes second, and Bass, on I think his first race in SNRS, takes a podium place, having jumped the start, which I think was a result or a chain reaction of Kiwi in P5, who did jump the start on pole and finishes in 5th. Wicken takes 4th with a great result, good use of battery, good DRS overtakes. Greek Bill in 6th, Mihai in 7th, Viper in 8th, Nitam in 9th, Pillow in 10th, Barretto in 11th, DK 12th, Captain 13th, Soggy Biscuit 14th, Spinningman 15th, and Corey Brennan rounds off the grid in 16th place.
Definitely jumped at least 2 drivers when you carried on, but we moved. No, I'm kidding. That's why he's like, I've got to make this timer.
I've got to look at that clock.
I like the strategy. Anyway, here we are for qualifying now. I'm pretty certain. Unless my game's just fucking crashed. But I'm pretty sure it's qualifying. But
it should now be, yeah, because that was sprint quali. This will be one short quali.
But currently,
and I think it shows this view. It's between like the sessions. It shows that view. It should appear for you now.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, it has. But you know what's annoying? It's not actually giving me the grid, like the actual.
Oh, okay. Yours is glitched out because I am seeing all 16 drivers.
Safety car's coming up for some reason. Right. Can I quit to main menu and come back in?
Yeah.
That grid's kind of important.
Wait, that's weird. When is there a safety car on your screen?
It's kind of important for the race, so I can see the grid. You know, I don't want to get bamboozled by the fact I cannot see the grid.
So, something. Do you know what? Something is a bit weird here.
I don't know. It was like frozen for a second, so I don't know what.
Yeah. No, I've got my timer back now. It says 17 minutes left. Everyone's in the pit. So until I see someone come out, I won't know. But it seems alright.
Give me a second. At some point, we will get into Lock and Loaded. Eventually. But yeah, well, I don't know. What did you think of that sprint? Or like, do you think there anything that we learned potentially from the sprint race? Heading into the main race, that'll be 26 laps. Obviously, there'll be different circumstances with the fact it'll be a main race, 26 laps, and not a 9-lap sprint. But do you think there was anything?
I mean, from my perspective, I've just learned that I think it's gonna be exciting. I mean, loads of overtakes, very good pace throughout the order. I mean, there were battles not just for sort of second, third, fourth. There were battles for sort of 10th, 12th, 14th. So yeah, it was good. And let's just make sure no one jumps the start. I think it'll make the race even better at the top.
I believe there's a Haas coming out first in pits. Can you give me a minute? I just need to do something.
Yeah,
oh no, sorry.
Captain
okay.
has come out.
Let me.
And he's
Okay.
actually
Okay. Let me get
gone
to.
deep.
Let me get to the first guy out of the pit lane. Let me get to Brennan, and then we'll be sorted for the next 3 minutes. So you can entertain the viewers with some sort.
Right. So yeah, Captain and Brennan on their outlaps. Captain, I think, ran a little bit deep. Did a bit of a spin in the exit zone, the escape zone, but he's looking strong. I think he'll want to perform slightly better than he did in the sprint, at least by his very, very high standards. Clipping the barrier, just getting a feeler in there, seeing how much it takes to snap the wing. He's okay. But yeah, Corey will be our first runner. Big shout out to Spinnerwin actually in that race earlier. Did really well. He's still in the pits, but looked strong. Good pace from a lot of drivers. Mihai is now joining them on his outlap, and his friend Zach Pareto in the other Kick Sauber is also making his way around. And I believe it's just a short qualifying, so I think 60 minutes left. It should just be this one because it's a sprint weekend. So Corey, let's just ride on board. He's making his way. He's just actually backing off. He's allowing Captain to go ahead first. Okay. A little bit of DRS chicken. Maybe thought that he could repeat the same strategy as in the short quali for sprint. But he's then legged it. But yeah, the DRS trains, or sorry, DRS tow can be super powerful along here. You don't want to get too close because you get compromised in Sector 1 and 2, especially Sector 2. But it can work for you in Sector 3. So Corey on medium tyres, getting a feeler in. Oh, Captain has immediately binned it. So that's the third driver to completely destroy themselves on the exit of turn 1. So just, I don't know if it's like a moment of oversteer. I've not yet seen a pop of it. I don't know if it's just understeer and hitting the curb and going into the barrier that's stuck out, or if it's oversteer and snapping, but either way, that is such a sad end to Captain's qualifying session. Not at all what any of us would expect. So yeah, audio retiree.
My apologies. I would love to do the next hour of me sound like I need a piss or a shit in the next hour, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that to myself. For the next hour, I've got Lucas Day to cover me. And yeah, Captain's out. What happened there?
I think he just ran wide on the exit turn 1, in the exact same spot that Corey and someone else did in the race. So 3 drivers now have been there.
Damn. Spinnerman, I think it was. That was also out there in the sprint list. Brennan about to.
He had a great race though up till then.
Yeah, he had a very good race up until then. Definitely have a lot of potential. It's not over for Captain. As we saw, there was a bunch of drivers that were jumped the start and still recovers to the podium. Inline laps, never mind 26. Anyway, Brennan is the first to finish this lap. He was the first one to cross the line in the sprint qualifying, and he's the first one here to cross the line at 141.347. He has McLaren is also about to start his lap. I believe there's a Williams further back. Wicken, he had a very good sprint race, if I can recall, in my shocking memory. He had a very good sprint race, so let's see if he can carry that on here in qualifying. It is a 139.835. Not bad at all, but it's nowhere near the 138.6 that is pole position. 139.891 from Mihai. Ferrari that's just crossed the line cold. Zach Brown, Burrito, sorry, crosses the line 139.097. Good lap, still not the 138 that we are looking for pole position. What do you think? What do you reckon the pole time might be, with the 138.6 being the sprint pole?
Yeah, I was going to say mid-30. I don't think it'll be much improved on that. But at the same time, didn't Bass set his lap on mediums? So maybe we should be saying low 138s.
It could. That is possible. We will see. Kiwi is on our lap right now, so I guess it'll be appropriate to be looking at. Look, here's that. Also, Kiwi's going to get a lovely slipstream from GRB ahead of him. Look at that. He's getting that. Well, maybe not the best slipstream, but it might give him a little light one at that.
A little bit of juice.
A little bit of speed down the straight. He's also
maybe not though. He's going into the pits.
Yeah, he's going to pits, but it might be enough as he used his overtake as well. Is it pole position? No, it's not. It's 139.818. It's 8 tenths off pole. That is not what I was expecting. Forrest jump across the line, 8th fastest, 143.643. As he's probably going to go again and improve. Nissan, fastest out of anybody in the second sector, despite on the medium tyre. I do not know how believable that will be. But we will find out in the next about 10 seconds or 10-12 seconds. We will see how true that is as he goes down the straight. Uses a bit of his overtake to finish the lap. It's a 139.533. Still on the front row despite it being on the medium tyre. Ferrari second and third at the moment. There's an Alpine, no sorry, it's a Williams that's starting his lap again. We're going again. McLaren is starting his lap. The Greek Bill, he's starting a lap as well, or finishing a lap. And I think that is everyone that's like just at the end of their lap. I'm pretty sure that's everyone.
Yeah, spin and win on an out lap.
Well, Zach's currently on pole. I don't think it'll be enough for pole, judging by sprint quality pole, but
Spinnerman almost bins it. Sorry, go on.
It's still looking not bad. Half a second clear. I mean, we'll see how good that'll be, but yeah, still 10 minutes to go. Even he might improve.
Qualifying is sort of like a boxing match, isn't it? It's round one, and he's made it clear that he's got pace, but you know there's still a couple of rounds to go. And I think 38s will be hit.
Forrest Jump's gone onto the front row, 139.214. Spin and win.
I'm on board with spin and win now, yeah. Just starting his hot lap.
Right, I'll go for this one, because, yeah, you went through one in the sprint. Into Turkey, goes really over that curb, quite nicely, actually, as he goes into hot lap mode. Doesn't really use any overtake, because I think down this straight, as we head into turn 3, car gets nicely out of the way, brakes nice and late for turn 3, uses all the track he needs, doesn't want to clip that curb, maybe he can go a bit more inside. Oh, he touched the wall on the outside of turn 4, wants to get nice and tight for the chicane. That's not too bad, doesn't want to hit that curve. That is the curve of absolute death. As we're about to hit the tricky section, where weirdly we haven't seen that many crashes compared to turn 1. As we're about to hit a little bit of a correction to avoid the wall in the castle section, but it looks like he's got out of there without any sort of damage. As we go through this long, well I say long left hand, it's more of a little kink in the flat out corners. It's a bit more of a nuisance as he hits the wall again, but I don't know how much that would have done to him. I don't know what the sector times are saying, but it says purple in the middle sector, so I guess we'll see how that translates to the overall time. It's looking not too bad though from so far. He's definitely testing out the limit.
Yeah, I like the way he drives, very aggressive on the curbs, throws it into corners.
Kind of the way you want during a qualifying session. Is it going to be enough for pole? No, it is not. 139.161. That first attempt by Zach still hasn't been beaten. What about the McLaren that's about to cross the line? I believe there's a Haas that's about to start his lap. There's a McLaren round. DK at the castle section. He wants to get out of there as soon as possible so he doesn't get out of it in anyone's way. Who's going up there? Soggy Biscuit. But no, he's not on the lap right now, so there's no drama there, thank goodness. And there's a Williams going down the stop finish. Still, 8 minutes to go, and a lot of people have not set a lap time. I'm just in the pits. Weirdly.
Yeah, including Bass.
Yep, Bass is currently... Oh, he's on a lap, Bass, right now.
Oh, he's on a lap. Take it back, yeah.
Yep. Let's see the first sector time. 34.997. It is not the fastest first sector in this qualifying, but a lot of the time seems to be gained in this middle part of the lap because it is the major part of the track. Also with that start finish straight.
Oh, I think he might have abort now. Yeah, he's aborting.
He's done a hot lap, are you sure?
I think so. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just my game audio, but it sounded to me like he just completely backed off the throttle.
Oh no, he is. He has.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he is. He went very off. Yeah, no, he backed off.
Definitely done the right thing there, because his tyres will still be nice and fresh. Battery's looking good.
Yep. Spin and win. He's about to start another run on those soft tyres. There's not a lot of people out of the pits. This is not what I was expecting with everyone probably, a lot of people haven't done medium tyre runs for the sprint quali. It's not actually what I was expecting. I've got to be honest, this is not what I was expecting.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Yeah, so many go on mediums, so quite a few did go on medium tyres, right, in sprint quali.
Yeah.
So you'd think they'd want to do 2 soft runs, completely agree. I think they still will, just give it about 1.5 minutes. I'm sure they'll all come out at the same time and it'll be absolute chaos.
How is Spin and Win looking in the first sector? He's a 10.5 up. This could be a challenge for pole position. He's fastest out of anybody in the first sector. DK is retired. That looks like it's in the pits though, which is a little bit interesting. With 144.102 being the slowest out of anyone who's set a lap time. Oh, Spin and Win looking very aggressive through the castle section. He really wants that pole position here in Azerbaijan, as he was a 10.5 up in the first sector. Is it going to be even more so in the middle sector? Oh, over the curb, hits the wall really hard. Is that going to affect him? He's 3 tenths up, he's 3.5 tenths up. It's a massive moment of oversteer around the final corner. I say final corner, there's obviously this bit, but it's a bit more of a nuisance than anything else.
Yeah, Bass in the meantime, he's run wide, so his lap will not count, and Corey's on quite a solid lap as well. But let's see what Spin and Win can do.
What is Spin and Win? It definitely looks like a lap he can improve on. He backs out, he aborts on the lap.
He knows he can do better. Love that, back that.
Just the Copilot starting his lap. Bass, he's only 11th fastest with 5 minutes to go, and he's going again on another lap.
Oh, on the same set.
He's 2 lap hold time apparently. 2 lap hold soft time.
Yeah. He's had to abort 2 laps in a row. Corey though is now making his way down the final little section.
Yep, he is indeed on a pretty strong lap. It must be said, 1.7 seconds up on his time. That could be challenging for near the front. Could it challenge for anywhere near the front row or top 4 perhaps? It's in the 139s. It's a 39.527, 6th fastest, about half second off pole. Still no one's matched that first run by Zach. That seems to be very... It's slowly looking like...
Can it be track conditions? Is it colder?
I don't know, because Kiwi's now down all the way in 5th. Nissan's 7th now all of a sudden. And Bass is, well, he's not really set a representative time. But this is qualified is not what I expected at all. And now a lot of people are heading out of the pit lane. Zach's waiting. I think he's just done 1 run, hasn't he, Zach?
Yeah, and Bass has aborted this lap as well. So he's on his 3rd lap and he's just going to go straight in, yeah.
I don't think he can. Surely he's not. He can't.
If he rushes in now,
oh no, he's not
got
enough fuel. Look at the fuel. Look at the fuel. He's not got enough.
Oh no.
So he has got coming. Right. Do you want to commentate on Soggy Biscuit? Lap. He's back across the line.
Yeah, let's get it. Soggy Biscuit in the Ferrari starts his lap now. So trying to beat a 1:39.2. He's on medium deployment, which is interesting, so he's making his way through now onto turn 2. You can go over this curb, but it will kick you off. He has to account for that. Avoids the wall though, nice and early on the power, and he's going to just sort of straight line this, then deviate just slightly across to the right hand side. There is a car off in the escape zone, but that's okay. Doesn't affect as much in the game as it does in real life. Nice and aggressive through that left hander, gets the power down early, slightly kisses that curb again, throws him off a little bit, but that won't affect his time. And now he's got to keep it nice and close to that wall. Beautiful through there. Just skips on the curb, but doesn't do anything too silly. And now he's going to attack this next right-hander, stick to the wall, over the curb, nice and straight, and then early on the power. That's really good through there. Looks very tidy. Sometimes slow looks quick through these sections. Through the castle's going to hug it on the right-hand side, open up the straight, and a straight along. Bit conscious of track limits. Maybe could use a bit more on exit, but he's absolutely running well there. Let's see, what does this Sector 2 look like compared to his previous?
Well, he was a tenth and a half down in Sector 1, so it's got to be quite a good turnaround in Sector 2. Is it going to be a good turnaround?
Yeah. A little bit tentative through the last couple of corners.
He's
not on.
He's going again, then. I'm guessing he's going for another lap.
Yeah, I think so, because he was very tentative towards
Zach,
the end.
the man who is on pole position, is going for another run. And fair enough, he is on pole, and it is very close still. Spinning wins up by 300th of a second, but I currently want to see who's on the end of that lap, so I don't want to run through another lap. I feel like we've done enough of that. Oh, and Mihai hits him. Oh, Mihai doesn't have a wing. Well, he does, but it's kind of very damaged. So he's not going to be able to do his lap. As the two Williams are going very slowly for one reason or another. We'll look at
I'm following Zach as well.
Is he up on his time? Oh, he is!
He is.
Oh, he really much is! He's 2 tenths up. But Spinner wins 4 tenths up! So who is this pole position going to go to? We just don't know. Down the final straight, is Spinnowin going to steal pole position Zach after what time seems to stand for absolutely ever? Are they finally going to get into the 138? It is a 138.998. He's lost a lot of time in that last sector.
Yeah,
that does look beatable. That looks very beatable, in my opinion.
I think Barretto's definitely got the jump, unless 8 tenths improved, can I just say?
8 tenths up! Oh, he's on an absolute stormer here in Azerbaijan, but is he going to have the same problem that Spinnenwin had in the last sector? He seemed to lose a lot of time.
No,
but
I think, I don't know, this looks strong, and the battery life, I mean, he's running out at about the right time. This is looking fantastic.
Here we go. Is it going to be in the 138s? It's a 138.488. That's more like it. And Zach looks very much unbeatable. Can anyone match the Sauber? I don't think, by the way, the Ferrari Soggy Biscuit, is he going to get to the line in time? 10 seconds left. He should do.
He will. I think he's just about timed that to perfection.
Just
this
about
is what the Ferrari strategist would be saying.
There's an RB about across the line. It's the Greek Bill, sorry, my apologies. He's about across the line. It's a 139.694.
Kiwi is about half a second improved.
Oh, Hobnob's got into pole position from nowhere. 138.381. What a lap from the Red Bull. Kiwi's now 4 tenths up. Can he deny the Red Bull from pole position? It's not looking likely. He's on 3rd fastest. And it might have come from nowhere from the Red Bull.
Spin and win?
Spinner win.
He's trying again.
He's trying again. It's not happening.
No.
It's not happening. What about the McLaren? The McLaren's miles down. He's backed off his time. So this time, he's 3 tenths up. It's not going to happen, really, is it? He's 5th
Good lap, though.
It's a good lap, 5th fastest. Hobnob may have he stole a sprint race when he may have just stolen the qualifying. Unbelievable. There's just constant twists and turns here in this. Bass, by the way, 12th. Bass is 12th. Just the Colpillar 11th. The Corey Brennan 9th. At the moment, he's about to finish. Bass
I don't think he's set to improve, actually.
Bass is 13th on the grid for the race. Well, I just
what
did
about
not.
Viper? Viper's not yet set a lap, actually, and he's flying down the main straight. Hard to benchmark it.
He's lost all his battery, though. All his battery is gone. It is, I don't know what it was, but
15th, I want to say.
Standing ovation, 12th fastest. A standing ovation for Hobnob. Zach looked like he had it, but at the last, Hobnob has stolen pole position. Unreal stuff. And Zach is on the front row, about a tenth off. Kiwi in 3rd, Spinnerwin in 4th, Nissan 5th, Forest Jump 6th, Soggy Biscuit 7th, The Wicken 8th, Corey 9th, Greek in 10th, Cold Pillow in 11th, Viper 12th, Mihai 13th, Bass 14th, DK 15th, and Captain in 16th. Unreal. And why does it highlight Hobnob? Please do not tell me it's about to put me into the race. Please, no. Oh, it actually is. No, it is. No, I'm not even taking the piss here. It is. It actually is putting...
No,
it is. It is
putting you in. Because I'm waiting for players.
I cannot with this fucking game. It is, isn't it? I cannot be asked. Are you gonna have to? Oh, could I leave and go back in?
I actually don't know. I mean, can you pause from here?
I can't do anything. I can quit to my menu.
Yeah.
Should I do that?
I think you might. Yeah, that's probably for the best. It'll be AI controlled, but then won't it just retire the car?
Formation lap. It won't retire the car, but it'll be ghosted, so it'll be fine.
Yeah. Because I mean, the alternative is you take control, go into the pits, and then retire. But
I don't. The problem, the thing is, it is ghosted, so I don't think it will do any harm. The session no longer. Can you send me an invite?
Yeah, on it.
For fuck's sake, even the game's just malfunctioning. What's happening qualifying? Even it can't believe this. Oh no, it's got me in. Okay, cool. Just join session.
Alright.
Oh, breathe, everyone.
Good stuff.
We will see the start. Thank God for that.
Yep, so the drivers have just begun the formation lap now with Hobnob leading.
Right, let's see the tyres that everyone's on, because I mean, the tyres are very interesting. You can go on the soft, and the hard last absolute ever. Let's see the tyres.
Well, Kiwi, Forrest, Soggy, Brennan, and Mihai all agree, and DK. They've gone on the hard tyres. Everyone else on the mediums.
Gee, well, front two, on the medium tyre. I'm going to be honest. When I saw the sprint race, it's not quite the qualifying grid I had in mind. This is not like maybe Hobnob. To be honest, with
Hobnob has an excellent pace. I mean, Hobnob, Kiwi, they're always up there in SNRS. Like really strong drivers.
He does, but with how that qualifying was going, that's just out of absolute nowhere that he's stolen that pole. I mean, he looked good in the sprint, but he started 6th. But it was a very unbelievable stuff from Hobnob. Kiwi in 3rd, he got pole. I mean, it was still good qualifying, to be fair to him. But then we look at the guys that were 2nd and 3rd. Bass down in 14th on the grid. The Hash driver's not really having a good qualifying session at all. And then Nissan, who I believe was 3rd, is starting 5th. Hopefully, there's no jump starts. And hopefully, we're all confident enough this time round to not jump the start. That'd be appreciated, lads. As we're about to see, they are all going down that start-finish straight. And any predictions for the Celeste?
I predict 2 safety cars, and I predict no DNFs on lap 1, but a DNF on lap 3.
Interesting analysis, or or in predictions more or less. I don't know. We will see.
Viper is showing his DSQ.
He may have hit someone, I'm guessing, on the lap. Anyway, Hobnob has lined up on the grid. Oh wait, it's probably because he can't park properly, isn't it? Cause on the grid,
Soggy was definitely bad parking.
Soggy,
I'm not sure about the others.
Soggy, Viper, and Mihai, you all have failed your driving rank test. You can't park, so you've all failed. And here we go. As we are about to get... Oh, it's actually still put me on. It's still put me in the fucking... You're right, you're going to have to do comms for this. It's actually still put me in.
Oh, no, apologies. Alright, we'll try and fix that. But in the meantime, 5 lights. And they're away. Good start by Hobnob. But Barretto is nicely in tow in 2nd place. We've got Spinner Winner go down the inside of Kiwi. Nissan down the inside of Forest, and it's all kicking off through the middle of the order, and there is a car already out into someone else. Oh, yeah, VSC out. I think you may have had a better view of that than I did, but absolute carnage there with Mihai, and I think it was it
I can retire then, can't I?
Yeah, just retire, mate.
Basically it looked like SNRS captain and Mihai just tagged each other into the wall on the exit of turn 1. You know that wall that Brennan and thingy have hit? Captain,
Yeah.
you can go round me. I am retiring. Don't hit the back of me, for crying out loud! For goodness sake, we don't need this. But yeah, Mihai unfortunately had such a good sprint race, but he's out on lap 1. So that is your first prediction out the window. Just like that. You've absolutely jinxed Mihai.
Apologies. And I'd like to just point out that my game says BSC, not SC, but I can clearly see the safety car moving around. Well, it's now waiting, but you know what I mean. Just to call Pillow 14th.
Nice of you lot to show me the wall nice and close up from Mihai. Wow, we love that. Pure comedy stuff. Well, not much will really change from that. I don't know who's gone up and down from that start. Spin and win, I think it's gone up to third off that start. Let's just quickly have a look. Yep, spin and win up to third. 2 Alpine swaps down, no drama there. Biscuit down into 8th. Wicken up into 7th. Viper up into 11th. Bass going up 2 places up into 12th. DK also up 2 places up into 13th. The biggest loser on the grid with the positions lost is Cold Pillow, going from 11th to 14th, and then Captain. So, still gained positions despite that start. Someone's in the pits. Bass is in the pits.
Captain would definitely be following him. The Haas is having an awful start, as you say.
Did he get ring damage? Did Wicken?
Yeah.
Wicken got ring damage. Bass also got ring damage potentially. He did. There were like 4 cars in that collision, man. Unreal stuff.
Captain joining the queue.
Not much has really changed. So, what we got? I mean, what do you reckon the approach? I mean, Zach's lagging a lot. I don't know if that's me.
Let me check him out. It's fine on my stream.
Oh, I mean, I left the session. That's nice. That's fair enough. So, what do you reckon the approach will be for this safety car restart, specifically from Hobnob? Do you think you'll go as late as possible, or?
The thing is, it's such a long straight, isn't it, that there is a tow factor, even without DRS. It depends what's going on behind, but you typically try and wait till a little bit later, but don't wait until the very last second, because obviously it gets to the point where, in this case, Zach is going to know, okay, he has to go now, and then you just put your foot down. So it's probably just before the moment of no return. I reckon he'll go for it.
Do you reckon he could go early and to try and catch Zach out? Because that is potential. Like it
works
Zach
here. I've seen it done before. Yeah. I've seen it done in both real life and in stream, like in racing on the game. So yeah, it definitely can work.
Also with the tyre strategies, I mean, this all extends the medium tyre. This won't really do much to the hard. This might do a bit to the hard tyre. They could try and go to the softs near the end, but like I said, the soft tyre deck isn't great. I don't know if
it's
the
just shocking.
does.
Yeah.
I don't know if the safety
I think all it really does is it just makes it slightly easier for everyone.
Yeah.
On tyres.
Yeah, it certainly looks that way. There's not really much options with tyres. I mean, there's definitely a lot of action, but there's possible race strategies as you see at the bottom there. Medium hards with the box about lap 11 on it, where it says, and then the other one's 2 stops. The other one says 2 stops, but it's really hard to medium. Or even soft hard if you were banking. I can't lie, soft to hards would have been quite a good strategy because the hards literally can go the full race distance. They can actually go the full race distance. So soft to hard, maybe not. You know what? I say that. The 3 guys at the back have all boxed onto the hard tyre. So do you reckon they could go to the end with that? Because
yes,
the deck's not
I think
bad.
they can. Yeah, in Baku they can. Especially if there's a second safety car, but regardless, yeah.
Yeah, there could be a chance they just jump their way through the field because of that. They've done their stop. In reality, technically they've done their stop that they need to do.
It won't be the most rapid tyre. I think I would certainly take track position on a set of mediums right now. So yeah, I definitely, if I was like a Hobnob Barretto, I wouldn't be pitting to the back to go on hards, put it that way. But then, I mean, for Wicken and Bass and Captain, at least they're not out of the race.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, towards the end they may struggle slightly.
We will find out. I don't have safety cars in this. I'm presuming it will be, but it's still quite a
It
way.
has to be, right?
Yeah,
Otherwise it's cursed.
I can't sit through another lap of trying to make waffle up here. I'm trying my hardest, man. I was expecting action lap 1, and then I was put into the car, so which I'd love to race, but no, I like commentating. I haven't done commentating for a while until last week, and I do not plan on moving otherwise.
There's a seat available.
Lucasade also agrees because he's eaten his wheel, so to do these things. So. He's also eaten the Williams seat, so. Yum yum yum.
It's all good. I get paid in 2 days' time, I think.
Nom nom nom. Right, safety car in this lap. So, let's see what he goes with. I mean, it's still going to be a while until he can actually go, because unless he does that annoying goddamn limiter. If it's still there. I don't know if it is, but... Yeah,
Oh wow, yeah, okay, Zach is lagging big time, because in my screen he just went into the wall and lost his front right wheel.
Captain doesn't have a wing. Captain, it's a safety car. It's a safe captain, what have you done?
What is happening to Captain? Normally, like, the most solid driver doesn't really make any mistakes.
Right, let's moving on from those shenanigans. Let's see when Hobnob goes. Oh yeah, Zach is lagging a lot. Let's see. He's gone. He has gone. Has he caught a napping? He has actually not done too bad.
Spin and win into the pits.
Spin and win into the pits.
What is going on there? DK, what? Is he going to go down the inside?
DK's trying to make a move on Wilkins. Side by side. DK's gone wide. It's Spin and Win. Spin and Win's repairing his wing, so maybe something's happened there under that safety car. I have no idea. I mean, we do see Zach's lagging a lot, which is a bit bizarre. Oh my word. But, oh yeah. We will. Oh!
Forrest jump drifting into the back of Soggy Biscuit, I think it was. Oh no, Nissan, sorry.
It's the second highest now in the sprint, and now the race itself that Nissan's been hit, or like something's happened in that.
So unfortunate for him.
It's pure chaos.
Yeah, just slightly too late on the brakes there.
Yeah.
And yeah, locked up the rears and drifted into him.
Yeah, look at Hobnob, by the way. What? See Zach.
Yeah, but Viper almost lost his front right wheel in the castle section. I have no idea how he saved it.
Oh, for Nissan and Forrest Jump now swapping places. Maybe there's going to be something going on there with that little bit of contact. By the way, Hobnob off into the distance.
So Forrest is missing. Oh, and I've just seen a Williams completely drop it into the wall.
He hasn't.
That's the Wicken.
Don't give us another safety car, for the love of God. Bass, by the way, up into P10. He is making a nice little recovery drive here. He's already into the point. Hobnob, by the way, off into the distance, 1.2 seconds, and has more battery than Zach. He is looking dominant at the moment for the start of this race. Obviously, a lot can change within the next 20 laps. There's a lot of people in a bit of a DRS train at the moment. Viper gets very close to the back of Forrest Jump. And their captain's in the pits, just repair his front wing. And Wicken's also in the pits. And Captain just calls it a day, really. He just packs it up and goes home, basically. Nissan gonna think about when we go down the inside. Oh, Forrest Jump is almost hit again for the second lap. Please don't do this again. Don't need more contact. They're all very close together, though, I will say that. Oh! Zach's lost his wing! Zach's lost like a left end plate. He's hit the wall out of the chicane, and as you can see, he's lost the left end plate.
So he's joining Forrest then, with the end plate missing.
Oh my god, yeah, he's 1.8 seconds behind Hobnob now. He's losing a lot of time behind that Red Bull. The Red Bull's just pulling off into the distance. It's unbelievably. And we'll see what Kiwi has in reply, because it looks like he's on the back of Zach as well. Oh, Forrest Jump has a moment, but he's managed to catch that really nicely.
So this train is all the way down from sort of P5, right, down to P11.
Yeah, it's a very long train. And here goes Kiwi. If he gets the DRS, it's a very easy move. Indeed, Nissan is going
Forrest
to go past.
as well, going for a double overtake.
Can he get the double overtake? Is he going to try and go ahead? He can't do it. He does not have the speed. Bass up into 9th place. He's making up a lot of places, made up about 5 places off his starting position. Kiwi now up into 2nd. Is Zach going to have anything in response? No, he's too far back. And that looks like that battle is over. I think Bass would probably be the most entertaining driver in terms of trying to get through the field. Because he definitely was not slow. He was definitely not 14th fastest driver on the grid with how he drove in sprint qualifying and the sprint. He just had a bit of a messy qualifying.
Spinnerman set the fastest lap, so he's cruising along nicely, albeit in 13th place.
Yeah, oh yeah, Jesus. We'll see how he gets along. That's quite. He's gonna have to do quite a recovery. He's already 10 seconds behind. No, sorry, he's even more than that behind Bass, who's boxed, and can realistically go to the end of this race. Speaking of which, how far back is Bass from the leaders? About 8 seconds.
He's 8 seconds away. Yeah, 8 seconds. Spinnerman's 24, but like you say, shouldn't need to pit again.
This can be very.
2 drivers there, Viper and Bass, both grazing the barrier in the same spot. But they're okay.
There's a long DRS train. At the moment, Kiwi about 1.9. The Hobnob has this all covered. The 2 Ferraris, are they going to risk battling each other? But I will say Forrest does look very close to trying to overtake Nissan. Down the straight we go. He doesn't have the speed. By the way, the Greek also trying to get past just a cold, or like, I don't even know anymore.
Just a gold pillar getting past the Greek Bill into turn 1. Takes 10th place. Good move.
Very nice indeed. It's still in a long DRS train. I will see how long this goes on for in terms of in the distance in this race. Maybe a safety car will split this all up. I will find out. The 2 Ferraris are chugging along quite nicely in 4th and 5th. Chuggling is crazy. But Nissan is on the medium tyres, so maybe he would want to go past usually on the faster tyre. But also, there's 6 laps in. Maybe those tyres are getting a little bit worse. I mean, it doesn't look like it because. I mean, obviously.
Oh, Forrest really locking up through that tight right-hand section.
Yeah, it's very easy to make a mistake when in trying to keep up such consistency to try and overtake the guy ahead, but also not lose a position to the guy behind. When you're also equal.
Zach's sorry to cut in. Zach's closed in a little bit more this lap.
Yellow flag.
Oh,
DK's out.
Forrest.
Is there another safety car? It is another safety car. And
oh wow! So what do we do now?
What does this do to the strategy?
I think you do. I mean, the medium tyre can do 19 laps. So I think I do think you would. I think if you're on the medium tyre, you definitely box. It's a no-brainer. If you're on a hard tyre on 6-lap old, I think you do still box onto mediums. So I'm expecting lots of pit stops.
Kiwi in the box, Zach's in the box, Biscuit in the box, Ferrari. Oh no! Biscuit stays out. Biscuit stays out on the hard tyre.
I'm Forrest almost DNFs going into the pits. I don't know how on earth he didn't, to be honest.
Oh, Brennan stays out. Bass stays out. Just a couple of 10 seconds for having a collision with Viper. Bass stays out. Corey stays out. And Biscuit stays out. Now, what does this do to the race?
Wow.
Oh, just the cold pillow's out. He's left the session.
So Bass staying out makes complete sense. He's
By the way,
pace.
the Greek Bill onto the stop.
He's already stopped. Yes, that's an interesting call. He's expecting more chaos.
Yeah, potentially.
Which, to be fair, is not the worst assumption to make. But yeah, GK Bass. So he has made a stop already. So staying out on hard tyres, it makes sense completely, and he's got great pace. I think Corey and Soggy, that is a big, bold move.
Do you think
stay on hard tyres and having not boxed?
Do you think Ferrari didn't want to risk that double stack? That was going to happen if both boxed.
Maybe, but I personally still would have just taken the hit at the end of the day. I think you'll lose more than 3 seconds staying out. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think it'll be a tall order for Soggy and Corey to the end, unless of course there's another safety car.
Yeah, I was going to ask, because there's still 18 laps to go. I'll be probably about 16 when we end the safety car period. Do you think there'll be another chance? I mean, there's like already about, what, 5 drivers out the race? So there's still a chance for another safety car, but there's a lot less drivers to call the safety car.
Yeah, I think typically there's 2, but based on the current rate, there probably will be a 3rd one. So I wouldn't rule it out.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Sorry, by the way, Braden, if you're watching this, any free seats. The race started about over an hour ago, so it's a bit late now to ask about any free seats. I'm afraid. Sorry, he was saying in the check-in, any free seats about like 5 to 9. My apologies, but yeah, it's not quite. Yeah,
next week.
Quite late. Yeah, you're quite late with that one, but maybe next week. At I want to say it's the Singapore Grand Prix. Well, actually, one as well, another street circuit. Yeah, I don't really know what to expect. Oh my God, Corey! Do not put yourself in the bottom of the safety car. I don't really know what to expect because yes,
boxes.
Yeah, Bass stays out, but he's gone back onto his hards, so he's just going onto them to go to the end. So he doesn't think the mediums will do it. Like maybe they will do it, but they just won't have that pace, or just any. Is his logic? What? I don't know.
So Wicken has boxed, onto his old hards that he used at the race start, because clearly he thinks that is the tyre to see through to the end. So that's an interesting strategy call there.
Finneman, by the way, 5 lap old hards. I think he stayed out as well, but because he was so far behind, he hasn't really gained as much as the top 3 currently. I don't really know what to expect, because obviously, yes, Bass is kind of on the younger tyres compared to the top 2, but it's only 1 lap younger. So it might not do a difference, but then there's, like, I don't know, about 8 drivers.
I mean, at least he doesn't have to pit, though. I think around Baku, considering of those 7 laps, a few of them have been under SC as well, right? At least 2 of them now, I think 3 of them. Perhaps 4 by the time it comes in, so I would back that. I would back basically only really 3 proper racing lap 1 hards to the end, even over ones that are 1 lap old. I don't think the difference is that significant with hard tyres.
Yeah, but then you go to the top 3 and 2 of them hasn't boxed and 1 of them are really going to have a tough time to keep the guys behind.
Oh yeah. As I said earlier, I think the top 2, I think they should have pit. In all honesty, I think they're going to really struggle. Obviously, they'll be fine for the first few laps. But Bass, I think, made a perfect choice. Absolutely perfect choice.
Yeah, no, but
I think he's probably shocked, to be honest, that he's not in first right now.
Yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see how if he can hold up the guys behind him, like Bass specific. Because obviously he can go to the end. The top 2 got, so technically Bass is in first, but he can't. It's going to be very difficult for him to hold that at the moment.
I mean, Kiwi's one to look out for. I think actually that was quite a sensible move.
Oh,
on the mediums.
Soggy has gone, by the way.
He's gone.
Oh, Bass has got an amazing restart. He's going down the inside. Hobnob's going down the inside on Bass here, down the inside into turn 1.
Oh, wow.
Is he going to make that move stick into turn 2? We go. He has that inside line still. Oh, Kiwi's trying to stick in the middle. Let's win damage. Oh, Bass is in the wall.
Bass is in the wall.
There's multiple people in the wall. It's pure chaos. I don't know who was. I didn't really see everything there.
I think that will go to. I won't comment, but I think that will go to Stewart's review. I think three alongside there is not the right thing to do.
Is it who? Yeah, unreal. Right. What do we take from that? So Hobnob. Who made that 3 wide?
An unfortunate one there.
I think Kiwi was the one that joined. Because obviously Hobnob was side by side. Yeah, look, he's got wing damage as Kiwi, so he might have been one that made it 3 wide because he was just behind Hobnob before that safety car restart.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's one of those things where if you've got pace, it's great, but and it's all good saying like I'm going down the inside, but if the car in the middle's got a car on the outside, where are they supposed to go?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to just back off. You know, it's a corner that doesn't take through cars, so I think that was unfortunately very inevitable. But I would say that Bass did well actually in through turn 1 to spot danger and actually take a bit of avoiding action as well. So yeah, unfortunate one.
Oh! Oh, Zach's in the wall when he's down the race! And it's a safety car again!
VSC. Full safety car, wow, yeah.
On the VSC, what's happened there? What the fuck?
I don't know, that is... it was under VSC, right, all of this?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Because I wasn't even concentrating, unless it ended, but...
That's very sudden from to end up
yeah, this is an unusually sort of incident-prone race by SNRS standards, I would say. This is, yeah, not the best week out for the drivers, in all honesty.
By the way, Kiwi, oh, a lot of them are boxed again. Oh, a lot of them are boxed. Oh, what is this going to do to the last 15 laps of this race?
Mediums, surely.
Mediums.
Yeah.
Medium tyres. It's looking like mediums for absolutely everyone. Zach apparently got pushed into the wall.
Greek Bill, absolutely screwed by that because he went behind Corey in track position and he is still in the pit, lost all his positions. He's going to come out in dead last.
By the way, Zach's in the chat. He said he got pushed into the wall. So,
oh dear.
I'm not...
sorry about that, Zach. Yeah, I won't comment because I did actually see most of yours, and I also saw most of the turn 2 one. And yeah, you were not to blame for that one. Is what I would say there. I think the stewards might have a little bit of fun this week.
It is Azerbaijan. It is the track of pure league racing hell. Yeah, it's a track that does not fail to disappoint in terms of absolute just drama and chaos. Maybe the laps that are actually racing, because I feel like we've done more under the safety car with a third safety car in 11 laps. This is quite something. But everyone from 5th on fresh tyres, this may have thrown a spanner in the works if there wasn't enough spanners already in the works. Especially, well, 10th is on the hards, but even so, that's 3 laps. That's 3 laps fresher, and in some cases 5 laps fresher than the top 4.
Maybe that. How many safety cars can you get in a race? Does it cap at 4?
4, I think it's 4 was capped at.
For 50%, yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Wow. I'm surprised. I mean, Great Bill on hard tyres, that's a slightly strange one. Maybe he's already used other tyres.
Yeah.
I think otherwise it makes sense. I mean, the cars at the back, they wanted to sort of have track position. I can understand that.
Yeah. Whew, anyway,
wow.
Yeah, third safety car. I
haven't got much more waffle to fill with, I'll be honest. At this point, I'd just say, like, have a look at the beautiful Azerbaijan cityscape through Sector 1. And then suddenly it becomes all medieval in Sector 2.
The Greek Bill, by the way, in the box again. Is he repairing his wing? He is not, I don't think, but he's on a fresh set of
Oh yeah,
medium
no,
tyres.
do you know what that makes sense? He's, I think, yeah, he's obviously wanting to go onto mediums. Maybe he had damage, I think he may have had damage when he was on the medium tyre. So he's had to basically do 2 pits to fix his wing and get back on the tyre he wants, is what I'm thinking. Let me have a little look at the race director. There have been so many pit stops.
Look at the incident! Oh, wait, there's not been many. It's just all been led to terminal damage.
Oh wow! And with the Greek Bill, he just apparently messed up. So he went onto the hard tyre and then thought, nah, actually, I don't want that. And just went to the medium tyre.
I don't want to have that. No, thank you.
He saw what everyone else had and thought, oh shit.
Shit, that's fucked up it, haven't I? Yeah, unreal. I don't know what else to say. I don't really, like you said, I don't really have much else to say about this race. I just want
beautiful bunting there as we approach the castle section.
Right, so who's going to crash next?
Nice,
the corner safety
nice
car.
Was it not doing it for you, that?
I just want to get going, please.
I don't know why. I feel like there could be another incident in this race. I think it could involve.
Oh, really? What gives you that impression? Not half the grid now. Please just
I feel something here. I think it could involve the transition from these hard to medium runners and the slight difference in pace, let's say.
Right, like 3,000th time lucky. Now I know how those commentators felt when I was doing a Baku race and there was like half the grid out. Right, here we go.
When will Hobnob go? He's very well rehearsed now in these restarts.
I mean, he can't really do the same. It might become predictable.
But it is a new competitor behind him.
It is indeed a new competitor. Let's see, when does he go? He's warming up his tyres as much as possible. He's desperately trying to get some heat into those hard tyres. Because obviously the guys behind him on fresh mediums, for crying out loud. They are such an advantage for compared to him. He's going as late as he dares. And he has gone indeed. And it looks like all the...
Viper. Oh, the Wicken. Oh,
nice contact again!
Viper completely messes up his braking zone there. That's all on Viper, I'm afraid. Goes straight into the back of someone, I believe.
Biscuit is up into the podium places. We see a race stolen from Hobnob in the sprint out of absolutely nowhere. Can Biscuit come from nowhere to win the main race? He's on the medium tyre. They're 5 laps fresher than Wicken. They're 3 laps fresher than Hobnob. Can he find a way?
Kiwi makes a good move on Forest as well, just in the background. Great move.
He's going to go for it down the inside of Viper. Into the chicane we go. Is he going to go for the switchback? No, contact made. Viper will.
And will Forest now jump back in?
No, he sensibly yields. He sensibly does not go for that. And look at my battery. That Biscuit Wicken is so close to the wall there through the castle section. Desperately trying to keep into Hobnob's DRS. As Viper's had a moment. Here we go through the double left-hander. Is Kiwi gonna try and go for it? He does not go for it. Sensibly does not go for it. Oh, he's gone into the wall, Viper!
Careful, yeah.
Has he lost some in play?
Surely he must
have. He's lost a bit of right, yeah, you can see it in the background, he's lost a bit of right hand play. As they're side by side, here we go! Through the left-right section. They won't give this one up!
Oh my word! This is chaos behind though.
And Biscuit down the start-finish straight has the straight line speed. That was a bit of lag there. And his pass. Wicken, and he only has one more driver. Forest jump now up into 4th place. It's pure chaos at the back. As Brennan goes round the outside of Viper.
Viper not choosing to box.
Brennan went up
really
into
struggling
7th.
there.
More wing damage as there's carbon fibre flying out of the back. Near the back of the
Kiwi
grid.
all over the back of Forest, and Forest does not have DRS, so I think Kiwi is going to make quite a simple move here.
It's not, everything's been anything but simple in this race, so let's see if it carries on to be that way, because he has less battery though. And at the moment, Soggy Biscuit, look at that gap, 7/10, he tags the wall at the chicane. He wants to keep
purple though.
He is purple, but he's 9/10. He wants that gap a little bit closer between him and 1st place Hobnob. All in control of this race, but that slowly might be rapidly changing. And from he started from 7th on the grid, did Soggy Biscuit, and out of all of this, he's ended up back maybe in the battle for the lead of the race.
And I mean, massive commiserations to Nissan. I think he's been in the wars.
Lincoln's gone off!
Oh my, he has. Wow, that is such a tough corner. I mean, we called it in qualifying, right? Someone always messes up there.
Yeah, so unfortunately he was in the podium, but here comes Soggy Biscuit. Down the straight we go, down the start finish straight. You have DRS, this will be a very easy pass.
Greek, Bill and Viper and Nissan could all be in a 3-way to turn 1. I should not have worded it like that.
None. Here goes Viper down the inside. No, I can't do it. Right, here we go. Biscuit, is he going to make the move? Yeah, it's very easy. It's so easy with the medium tyre compared to those hard tyres. He's up into the lead. There's 11 laps to go. Can he hold on?
Wow, and on 4-lap mediums, I mean, this is great driving from Soggy. Good strategy, right tyres at the right time. All about trying to just get a bit of a greater delta now to Hobnob before that really, really vital main straight. But he's doing a good job so far. I think through the castle section we'll get to see the slight difference in traction perhaps between the two.
7/10 of a second. It's 6/10. Is he gonna get out of DRS? Look how much battery that they both have. They both have quite a lot of battery in their department, and it's only 4/10 of a second now. He's not gone away at all.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised.
And look, he's closing up a lot into the braking zone there in the last corner of Sector 2 as we are about to head into Sector 3.
I noticed in qualifying actually Soggy was a little bit tentative through that left-hander. It's so difficult. I'm the exact same as him because as soon as I push it I end up smashing my car up. But that will be an issue for him because obviously the problem is it means the car behind is then right in your wake on this main straight.
And here we go. Oh, spin and wins out of the race. Is there another safety car? He crashed there.
That's in such a dangerous spot. What happened there?
I have absolutely no idea. Thankfully, not another safety car. But I mean, then now Hobnob is in the lead. Kiwi up into 3rd place if he wasn't already. I think he just set the fastest lap of the race as well, if I'm not mistaken. Miss Nissan has gotten past the Greek Bill in 6th place.
Good recovery from Nissan. So many incidents that aren't his fault there. But he's still in 6th place.
Oh, Hobnob almost hit the wall here. They are on the limit. They are on the edge here. They both want this race win here in Azerbaijan. Hobnob has very much... They both deserve this race win. Hobnob has been leading this race for the majority of the time. And Biscuit has kind of come out of nowhere. He's kept his nose clean and he's just found himself in the battle for the lead out of absolute nowhere. From the 7th, starting 7th on the grid.
Oh no! Oh!
Okay.
That lag?
Yeah,
okay.
cheers, Jay. Oh my god, I thought I jinxed him.
I thought I'd use the toilet then.
Oh my god. Oh god forbid. Dude, we don't need this, but we've already had heart attacks in this fucking race. We don't need more. He hopped over that curb a lot that time round. What about
that was a lot more confident.
Oh,
Hobnob will wobble.
A bit of a wobble there. This looks like it's the closest battle to the lead, and I will not. This is the closest battle on track, I mean, and I will not complain if it's for the lead of the race. Kiwi, by the way, closing up. The gap was 2.4 seconds. It's now 2. Well, it's gonna grow, really, isn't it? Because of the DRS. And here goes Biscuit. He is through into the lead.
Yeah, and Greek Bill now go for the move on Nissan into P6.
Yeah,
nice DRS move.
Not having a bad race, 5th and 6th, especially with a lot of the grid out. Really finishing the race in general is just an absolute godsend in its own, really, with how much chaos has been in this race. Now, second time lucky. Can Biscuit pull away, or does he not have the tyres? It is 6 laps. Oh, bit of a correction there from Hobnob's side.
I love it though. I love how aggressive he is on the inside, like just brushing the curb almost, and like being sensible to like adjust. It's just really good driving.
Yeah, very nice. It's gonna be qualifying laps to the end. This is it's gonna be so tense. 6/10 the gap here. This is gonna go all the way down to the wire. 7/10 now. He's growing that gap. A little bit of a mistake there. Every corner is going to matter, especially that DRS. It's more so for Hobnob because of his hard tyre, but as this goes on for longer, I feel like this might swing back into Hobnob's favour with the tyre degradation on those mediums. It's just going to go better and better for Hobnob the longer this carry on for. And he's gained a 10th at the corner where you said Biscuit's a bit more tentative. He has actually lost a bit of time there, gained a bit of time next corner, but now about 7/10 of a second, but he will still have DRS.
Yeah, battery's almost identical as well. I think 7/10. I think he can still make up a 7/10 deficit though on this straight. We'll see. Depends what battery he uses. Yeah, no, he's backing up. Just use a medium. I think if you go full overtake, you can just about close it up.
Yeah.
But you want about half a second normally.
I think everyone...
Oh, big moment from Biscuit on the exit of turn 1. And that's allowed Hobnob straight back in now, only 3 tenths behind.
Yep, it's a Ferrari that was giving pressure in the real life Azerbaijan Grand Prix. In this one, it is the Ferrari getting put under pressure here in Baku.
Are we seeing a Charles or are we seeing a Carlos? That's the question.
That is the question indeed. 7 tenths now the gap between the top two. Is he growing that gap? That gap is getting a little bit bigger compared to last lap. Is it going to get to 8 tenths per second? No, not quite. As Hobnob just gets a little bit better of a chicane. It's almost like qualifying. Just every corner matters to this lap because of that big start-finish rate. Hobnob's just trying desperately to keep within that DRS. But I say desperately, he has a full battery. He literally has a full battery, Hobnob, but also does Biscuit. But well, Biscuit has quite a bit less though. But he still has a lot in the department. As we go into, oh, he's hit the wall a little bit. As Mercedes off Viper. No wing damage I can see though, so hopefully not a safety car.
Hobnob brushed the wall, but that was perfect. That's actually the fastest way to take that corner, if you've got the confidence to do it.
Yep. 5.5 tenths of a second. And yeah, he's using overtake, so this will be a very, very easy task for the Red Bull driver. He goes into the lead of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. What about the two behind him? They are not fighting at all, as Forrest Jump is saving his battery even more. There's going to be a point where he kind of needs to pass, because while he's doing this, Kiwi's also saving his battery so he can defend.
I think Forrest might have just listened to you.
Did he go for it?
He went for overtake on the exit, but then I think he realised his mistake and went straight back to none.
Yeah, the problem is Kiwi's got like 40-something% battery. Now 50%, so he's saving battery. I mean, now Forrest Jump has a full battery, but now Kiwi has, he still has a decent amount. He probably can save quite a bit through the second section as well, because he can't really overtake through this section. By the way, Hobnob, 8 tenths of a second ahead of Biscuit. It is swinging back into the hard tyres' favour.
Yeah, I was thinking that from lap 1, actually, sorry, from lap 19, turn 1. It looked like Soggy was struggling on exit, and he's struggling again there.
He might be out of the second here. This is looking very close. This might be game, set, and match.
I'm surprised with the 8-lap-old tyres. Maybe he's just overheated them, but it seems like he's a bit on ice now, especially with the rear tyres, and that really ruins your confidence around Baku. You need the rear to stick.
Oh, he's gone really over the curb. Is this going to lose it? They're both burning battery. But Biscuit has a little bit more. That might just save him and keep him within the DRS. And it does. He just keeps within it. That is crucial for this race if he wants to win here in Baku.
But it really does just let you straight back in if you stay within that 1 second here. It's crazy powerful.
By the way,
all
now,
the F1 fundamentalists hate it.
By the way, Forrest Jump and almost had the same level of VRS all of a sudden. Despite Forrest Jump having a full battery, they have almost the same battery now.
Nissan and Greek Build have had a
yellow
great
flag.
race actually.
Wait, Wickham's out. Is that a safety car VSC? What's going on?
Where is Wickham? What's happened to him?
Oh, that's a weird.
I can't even see where his car is. Where did he crash?
First corner, sector 3.
Oh, okay.
This is a very odd place to crash, really.
P9 though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right.
DNFing and getting P9, that's crazy.
It says a lot about what's happened in this race. A lot has happened in this race. By the way, Forrest Jump almost out of a second from Kiwi. By the way, Biscuit has kind of composed himself. Oh my god, he's almost put it in the wall. Oh my god, please don't do this. Don't do this to me. I'm fucking heart attacks here today. He's now 8 tenths. He is a lot closer than what he was on the previous lap. But he has less battery with 6 laps to go.
He's doing what he needs to do though, but Yeah, I'm a little bit worried for him now if he's struggling already on 9-lap old mediums, because there are still 6 laps.
He is closing.
To go.
He's closing to the Red Bull. He's going down the inside of the Red Bull. He's into the lead once again. He had a bit of a struggle on the last lap. He's gone a little bit wide through turn 1. But look at the battery difference. 50% battery difference. Yeah. That is a huge difference in battery. And
I'm surprised Hobnob didn't use more though. I think he could have defended it with only a few percent of battery, but I mean, yeah, it has the positive delta. We'll see how Biscuit does through sector 2.
He's now going into none, so he won't gain any time. So Hobnob, look how he's again got a full battery. Biscuit has to use none to get back up to the battery that Hobnob has. But he won't gain time by doing that for Hobnob.
But I think it's still intelligent because I mean he was 8 tenths down right before most laps, almost a second. Whereas now, I think because Hobnob didn't use just a few percent to cover that off, it's allowed for Biscuit back into the race, and he can use none, hold Hobnob up all the way through this tricky section, and he won't mind losing the place on the main straight at all because it just sort of resets it, and then if anything he'll have the better battery. So I think that was a great move from Soggy. I think he may have taken Hobnob by surprise.
We will see in the next 5 laps to go, and we're about to hit that start-finish straight once more. And look, this will be a very, very easy pass. About 3 tenths is the gap between the two. This will be slammed up. Oh, very get close to the wall. They almost clattered the wall entirely. You don't want to hit that too hard, otherwise they can be out of this race completely. But here we go, down the straight. Into the lead he goes, and Bob's your uncle. There we go. P1 and P2 have swapped around. This will probably get a bit more chaotic towards the end. With Kiwi, by the way, closing up 1.9 seconds. I think the gap was 2.4 at one stage. It is closing up. He's turning the wick up a little bit, and now all of a sudden Forest Jump has less battery than Kiwi. Despite at one point he had a lot more battery, so it looks like the chance of overtaking him has gotten away from him quite a bit there.
Yeah. But yeah, Soggy now with more battery than Hobnob.
Oh, he does. Damn. But it is 7 tenths now. That gap is growing again. 8 tenths. He's now going to have to push again.
It's a bit of a loop.
Yeah, he's going to have to catch back up again. Is he going to lose that?
Oh, he really struggled for traction there. That might be a 1 second windower. He almost dropped it and had to brake way more than he wanted to.
1.2. That might be game, set, match.
Driver error there.
That might be game, set, match. But again, he has to burn battery to get back in.
He has to be so aggressive through this section now. Oh, that was tidy.
That was nice. But it's not enough.
No.
He's going very great. It's not enough though, is it? 1.1. Is it going to be enough? He's going to have to burn so much battery. If he doesn't get back in, it's game over. He has got back in, but now Hobnob is using his battery. Has he lost it? He has. He's lost the RS.
Yeah, the line's just there. Hobnob's so intelligent there, knowing that the line is a little bit later on. I actually forgot just how far down it was.
And he set the fastest lap of the race, has Hobnob, and that might be just it for the battle for the lead. 1 point.
Bill and Corey though still fighting away with Nissam just behind. So there's a nice battle for 5th shaping up.
Yeah, they've been catching Corey for a while now. With Nissam having literally no luck in the sprint or the race whatsoever. He's still recovering, maybe getting for a top 5 finish while his teammate gets onto the podium. So it'll be a good race for Ferrari. It'll be a pretty good race for Ferrari, but we'll see come the end of lap 26 whether that will be the case. And yeah, just to confirm that is the end of that, because now the gap open up to 1.6 seconds between Hobnob and Biscuit.
Yeah, good racing though. Like they were pushing all the way through, and all it takes when you're pushing that hard. Yeah, wow. All it takes when it comes to that sort of level of racing is just one small little mistake. It wasn't even a big one. Like, just 4 tenths. And that's it.
Yeah, Brennan's hit the wall. And
this could invite the two behind him to just gang up on him. Well, I say gang up on him, one of them is his teammate. But there is also a Ferrari right on his case. So, yeah, we'll see in a minute how close this will be at the end of this straight. As he will have a double slipstream to the two RBs ahead of him. So as we go down the straight, he has the battery, he's using the overtake, he's flying!
Oh, he had to back off.
He had to back off indeed, he did, and he's going down the inside of Brennan! They're going to make contact, they're so close to contact, but they haven't quite made that. And somehow the RBs have worked that to absolute perfection, have kept 5th and 6th.
Good driving though from Nissan, because he realised that the outside line, the door was going to shut, and he's conserving battery.
Oh, Brennan down the inside!
The V-Cubs are now scrapping maybe a little bit too hard.
Oh, there's
so
contact, a little bit of contact between the two of them. Does this invite Nissan to maybe make a move? No, Greek backs, oh well, fends it off. Quite nice.
Greek is looking nice and feisty, looking in fine fettle here.
Yeah,
he's just shaping the move up.
He's into the pit. I'm guessing that might be to retire, or he's
fastest
going for
lap. I was thinking, yeah,
fastest lap of the race. By the way, Forrest Jump back in that battle for the potential podium spot. It is all yo-yoing around except for one man, and he is out in front. 2 seconds of a gap now between Hodman and Biscuit. Yes, those hard tyres are now getting quite a bit better than those medium tyres towards the end of this race. As we are going around that final braking zone. And he's quite a bit further back is this Sam. He'll still get a nice little double slipstream. But it won't do as much effect because he's so far back. We'll see come the end of the straight what it will do. If it will do anything as such. And the two RBs can just swap around, and there we go. I say, by the way, the gap's gone back down to 1.4 seconds between Hobnob and Soggy Biscuits. I don't know if one of them's had a moment, if Hobnob's had a moment there. Or he's just faster in the second sector. He does look a lot faster in sector 2. With just maybe a setup more suited to that middle part of the lap. And then Biscuit is just his setup's more suited to like those straights, which is why he's losing a lot down the second sector, but he's also gaining a lot down the start finish and then the other straight with it.
I mean, traditionally, most drivers they run very, very low downforce, don't they? Just because of how powerful that DRS is, and you don't want to get cooked every lap with all your hard work through this section in sector 2, just to then have someone overtake you on the main straight doing nothing.
Yep. Well, we are about to head on to the final lap of this race. Hobnob, it does not look like he will get contended, but you know who will. It looks like it might be a battle for that last podium spot between... by the way, I don't think Viper got the boss lap.
Did Viper? Yeah, Viper did not get the best lap, unfortunately. He joins a long list of people.
He's gone in none. He's gone for none ERS. Is he going to go for the other straight? He is, you know. I think he's going to go for the other straight, weirdly enough. Anyway, we'll go for the other. We'll have a look at the others and see what they're doing. Nissan has the overtake on.
Is Nissan not going to go overtake? Okay, yeah, good.
He does go overtake.
He might be too late doing it,
He has a double slipstream. He's going to go down the inside contact. Oh, the two RBs are off.
Oh my word.
The two RBs are
What
off.
happened to Corey? So what happened to Greek Bill?
The Greek Bill, he must have had contact from behind because he's gotten spinning off. And all of that work has been undone by a moment in the first corner. But here comes Brennan again. Down the inside. Oh, they made contact.
Oh my god, it's like Perez and Sainz all over
down
again.
The back straight, they're side by side. They've almost made contact again. And Brennan's round.
Corey spins. Oh wow. Majorly unfortunate there.
Late drama here in Baku on the last lap here in Baku. Meanwhile, there's still a podium place within contention for Forest Jump. They both have full battery though. That is the big problem for Forest Jump. He needs a very good exit, but he will have DRS and slipstream. There's a little bit of a slide there around that corner. Meanwhile, Hobnob, he has driven this race to absolute perfection. He got a stunning pole position in qualifying, and he has executed that brilliantly in the race. But here we go. There's a podium place to contend. He's got it very dusted very early on. He's miles ahead. And Forrest Wheat, Hobnob wins in Baku, pole position and race win.
Wait. Oh!
And jump on the podium. Biscuits from 7th on the grid gets onto the podium. Jump also gets on the podium from 6th on the grid. Kiwi is down in 4th. Not a decent race. It could have been his sprint. He definitely could have been a better weekend overall, especially with his sprint race. Nissam 5th, Greek Bill in 6th, and Corey in 7th with that last lap drama here in Azerbaijan. We were not short of it here in this race.
Yeah. I mean, that last lap, that was inevitable, wasn't it? With everything that had happened before. I mean, someone was going to end up in a wall somewhere along the lines there. But yeah, I mean, only 7 drivers, I think, surviving the gauntlet that is Baku. Less than half the grid.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, congrats to the 7 that did make it.
Yeah, unreal. Well done to them.
Shall I run through the order?
Yeah, we've got to go. I mean, there's going to be a lot of you saying DNF, but we can go for it.
So let's start off then with, first we're going to the results for the actual race itself. So Hobnob starts first, fastest lap, and takes the race win. So that's 26 F1 points at least. Soggy Biscuit takes second place with a great performance, but his mediums just slightly faded towards the end. Forrest rounds off the podium with a solid performance and very good sort of endgame strategy there against Kiwi, who finishes in 4th. Nissam takes 5th. I mean, how on earth that happened, I don't know, but just perseverance and grit and determination. Greek Bill 6th, Corey 7th, Viper 8th, the Wicken 9th. Spin and Win takes 10th. Just to say how the rest are all DNFs, so Wicken DNFs, Spin and 10th DNFs. Zach Bretto 11th, GK Bass 12th, Just a Cold Pillow 13th, DK 14th, Captain 15th, and then apparently Aiden also raced. That's fun. And then Mihai 17th. You didn't come last, Aiden.
I lost it. Oh no, good run, Mihai. No, but yeah. Any final words on that race?
Yeah, I feel sorry for the stewards. I think so. I'll say that.
Oh yeah, honestly, that's all I've got to say.
Make sure you have a nice strong drink.
Stewards, good luck. Get some beer, you need it. Get some strong alcohol, some vodka. You need it for this one. But yeah, it's been a pleasure. I will be back for Singapore. Unfortunately, Lucas will be driving. For yeah, we'll be lonely again in the comms box. Me and me only. Hopefully, Lucas didn't bore you to death with those 3 minutes I was gone. Hopefully.
We're talking about architecture in Baku.
Yeah, good fun. McDonald's are calling. Anyway, it has been a pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. See you in Baku for round 18 of this SNRS season. Have a good evening,
everyone.
or good day, wherever you are in the world, and goodbye.